Hey, what's up, everybody? I just got out of my AP chemistry class for the summer, and I decided to make a video because I don't know, the first one made me feel good. Best way to put it. But anyways, get into the game. I'm playing Domination on Terminal, and I'm rolling with an ACR with Bling Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro, and I have an ACOG on it with a silencer. Going on to the silencer, I'm really not playing this as a stealth game, but I use the silencer because I think it takes the flash off of the gun a little more, so aiming down the sight while firing, to me, is a little bit easier. And then the ACOG with this gun works pretty well because it has almost zero recoil, and because it doesn't jump around that much, it's really good. But that's just my opinion, and you guys might think differently. So I don't know. I just advise you try out that gun combo. I mean, I'm sure you probably have tried the ACR because many people are pretty beast with it. But yeah, I don't know what to say. So I play Domination in this game, much like I play regular team deathmatch. I'm not being as much of a team player as I should be, but at the beginning of the game and I think towards the end of it, I do start actually going for the flags because it's just funner that way. I really don't care that much about my KD, and even by going with the flags, I still went positive. Not by much, but I was still positive. So I would advise you guys to go for the flags no matter what. It's really, this game shouldn't be about your KD ratio, but more about the fun you have. And I think the more games winning counts more than your KD ratio, just in my opinion, because it shows how much of a team player you can be. And I tried hopping over that ledge right there. That didn't work, but wow, I didn't even see that guy. Alright, well, I'm going to start talking about the game, so enjoy. Alright, right here, and I think I'm going to start going for A, but this guy. Alright, so I took him out, and you can see how there's like zero recoil with this gun, and it was really easy to aim. That guy I took out, and down the hall, nope. I don't know why I pulled out my throwing knife. I still need to change that. It's actually really starting to piss me off. But, you know, if maybe one of you can remind me, because I'm going to keep forgetting. But, yeah, I use this gun at really long ranges. I don't like playing it up close and personal. It's not for me, but that's with any gun. I like staying my distance away from the enemy and trying to shoot, get a good aim on them before they get a good aim on me. So right now I'm just defending C, and that's another part of this game that I don't feel like, I don't think people play that often, or play this game like that often. You could still play it like a team deathmatch game, but why don't you help out your team a little and actually guard the flags while shooting? Because it can't necessarily be considered camping if you're defending a flag. It's because it's not like the flag's moving around. So that's just my opinion again. You guys may think differently, but I don't know. I guess you could leave a comment or whatever saying what you think. But there was these guys flanking around the backside there, and they just kind of took me out. That was kind of lame. I wish that didn't happen, but you know, can't change anything now. So. Right here, I hold out this flag. I think I capture it, and then somebody else captures it back on their team. I have to capture it again, but I stayed alive the whole time. I don't know how they captured it, but they did. Lay down in here, regain some health a bit. Make sure nobody comes in that way. But while I was like this, see, I'm hiding in here because there's an ACR, or not an ACR, AC-130, and whenever there's whenever there's any vehicles in there or any kill streaks, I really just go indoors because it's not worth it to keep running out there and dying. It's not helping your team, and so for terminal, there's not many places to go. So I took in there, and because I was able to hold off A as much as I could too. I'm gonna switch my class to a. I have my vector set with a red dot, and I'm finding out that it's actually a really good long range gun. Not so much for close range. Oh, that guy took me out. That pissed me off. I recorded this the other day, and I'm kind of remembering how much that pissed me off. He really is lame. But I'm not liking these fast 12s. They have too much range. It's like the model, but it has a little less rate of fire, and you can't akimbo it, so it's not as bad, but it's pretty bad. But see how I'm using the vector right here? I'm kind of going more long range, more as an assault rifle, as opposed to it being an SMG, and it works out pretty well for me. But it's another gun that doesn't have much recoil, so that's why it works at long range. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep quiet a little for now. I'm actually really tired. AP Chem was just overwhelming today, so I'm kind of over that. But I'll let you watch, and I might pitch in some ideas or whatever as the video goes. Oh, another thing. That corner right there, I kept getting caught on. It happened 2 or 3 times in this game where I backed up and I just got caught in that corner, and because I was on that, I couldn't move, and I wasn't able to crouch or anything, and I died. So don't do that. Remember not to. That's one of the many things that I'm really bad at fixing, and maybe that's why I suck. Well, I'm getting better, so, you know, I do what I can. Guy was just asking for it. Butt up in there. Oh, I love that as my secondary weapon. I think that was the first time I pulled it out, which probably I should use it more often. I love how I'm criticizing myself just to help you guys. Maybe I should take some of my own advice. Anyways, I have the that gun, the Rafika. Yeah, Rafika with red dot as my secondary. And it works really well. It's pretty much just as good as a shotgun, but it has more range and a high rate of fire. It takes 1 shot upper body to kill somebody, so it's really good. And you can use it like an M16. It has that much range and accuracy, so that's why I have that. This guy pissed me off. Got him though. See, I have grenade set in this class. I use them. Like the freaking throwing knife. I think I had the throwing knife set because I had it as a riot shield class, which I'll have to bring out sooner or later because I was actually really good with that. It was surprising. There were a few games where I went like +10, +20 using a riot shield. It was pretty terrible on the enemy's part, but just they never see them, so they don't really know how to deal with them, and that's when you can get some pretty quick kills. Plus, you feel like a badass when you beat somebody down and you don't have a weapon. Alright, well, anyways, the video's almost over here, so this is the part where I tell you to comment, rate, and subscribe. I mean, if you like my videos. Personally, I wouldn't like them, but hey, you might be one to enjoy it. So yeah, here's the end of the game. My kill death was, hold on, it was 31 and 19. Wasn't bad, not great, and there you go. Later.